Good morning, everybody. I didn't get much sleep last night, about 2 hours, because I got a nap in during the day, though, so that helped. So I'm still tired, really tired, but not as tired as I would be. I'll get more tired as the day goes on. I ended up not spending the day with my boyfriend. He's going through a lot. Um, he lost his mom about 3 months ago, and his dad and his brother a few years back. So he's actually looking into getting himself into therapy and grief counseling and all that. So I don't know what happened last night. He's gonna come over later today and explain everything. So I'm gonna clean up my place for it's not a total and complete clutter disaster when he comes over and sees it. Um, so maybe once I get it clean, maybe eventually I'll do a video, give you guys a tour of my apartment. But this video is just talking about my testing that I have going on at the end of August at Temple University Hospital for my gastroparesis. I'm seeing a Dr. Parkman there. If anybody has seen him, you guys can leave comments below and let me know what you guys think. I've already heard some reviews about him, so I know what to think and stuff like that. So I'm trying to come up with questions to ask him on our first initial meeting, and then ask him what questions I should ask him afterwards, and what's going to be done. But first we got to figure out all the results of the tests and everything. But I see him on August 25th. My first appointment is August 25th at 11. That's the initial appointment where I see him. We go over everything. I think I do x-rays and blood work and all that kind of stuff. And then from there, on the 29th, I have my upper endoscopy, EGD, which is at 7:30 in the morning. And mind you, it's an hour and a half away, so it's a 3-hour round trip for us every day. And my family members, I think, are going to take turns bringing me back and forth because I will not drive into the city. I freak out. I can't do traffic. I just can't do it. It's just not who I am. I don't know. But that's okay. They're going to help me out, I hope, because we were originally going to get a hotel for me for the week, and I was just going to stay there, but we had some unexpected expenses come up, and we just can't afford that, so I'm pretty sure we're just going to drive back and forth the whole time. So there's that one, and then, oh, I forgot, on the 28th, sorry, you missed today, so we're going on in order. But on the 29th, I have the upper endoscopy, my EGD. On the 28th, I have 2 tests. I have the esophageal manometer. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing these right. I'm reading them right off the paper. And then I also have the 24-hour esophageal pH monitoring, which are both scheduled for 7:30 in the morning. I had to be NPO for all 3 of those tests. Nothing to eat or drink after midnight, which is for most of the tests. And I also have to stop all my protein pump inhibitors for the 24-hour esophageal pH monitoring for about, I think I read a week before. So I had to stop most of my meds before I go see them. But for the 24-hour one, they want me to wear a button-up shirt for it's easier to place like the beads and the probes and stuff. But I don't own any button-up shirts. That's not my style. So maybe I'll try to find like a crop top and all. Brave the bad body image, body dysmorphia, fear, and wear that, and hopefully that'll be easier for them, because I just don't have any button-up tops or anything like that. And then after that test on the 30th, I have my lactose breath test, and that starts at 8, and I can't have any antibiotics for 2 weeks prior to that. So I have to stop my azithromycin, which is really helping my gastroparesis. I'm not vomiting nearly as much, but I am very nauseous, and I still get the pain and the distendedness and the bloating and all that, but it's helping the vomiting a lot. So I'm very happy about that. I have to have a bland dinner the night before, and the day before I'm only allowed to eat and drink certain things. I forget exactly what it was, but it's very limited. So I gotta look over that again, and I gotta make a grocery list for the month so I can get exactly what I need. I think I'm just gonna do like a lot of fluids, rice, maybe a little bit of chicken. I'm not much of a meat person, never really have been. So I'm just gonna stick with the fluids, Gatorade. I'll get a bunch of juices, different juices, and maybe I'll get some chocolate milk, soy chocolate milk, because I'm lactose intolerant. I'll get some soy chocolate milk, and I need to buy some more water. I usually drink tap water, but I alternate between tap water and drinking bottled water. because sometimes I get lazy and I don't feel like getting up to refill my water bottle all the time, so I can just keep a couple of the bottled waters on my bed at a time, and it's easier for me to do that. So I will do that. I'm going shopping on Thursday, get some of the stuff I need, and then Friday I'm going with my mom and my aunt again, like I always do. And I'll get some more stuff. I'll also get some chicken broth and bone broth and soup, which I know my stomach can mostly handle the soup, so I'll get that stuff too. So after the lactose breast test on the 30th, on the 31st at 8:15, I have my gastric emptying study with the small bowel transit. Then that will be a 6-hour study. My last gastric emptying study was just a normal GES 4-hour study. So this one will be with the small bowel, and it'll be 6 hours. And I cannot take any of my laxatives for a week prior to that one, so that means no Amitiza and no Miralax, and I can't go without those, so I'll be very uncomfortable with that as well. So basically, the only meds I will be allowed to take for most of the month of August are my psych meds, my migraine meds, and my heart meds. All my other stomach meds I'm going to have to be stopping throughout the month, and remember to stop them throughout the month or I will get in trouble for that. And then that's last of the testing, and then I see him again on September 1st at 4 in the afternoon to go, I'm guessing to go over everything and to see what his decision is, as my GI doctor here can't help me anymore. I've already tried the EGD with the Botox. And that didn't work. Like I said, I'm on this azithromycin, which is helping some. But my GI said there's not much he can do for me here because it's a smaller town and they don't do gastric pacemakers or tubes or anything like that. So I'll see what this doctor wants to do and how the tests come back, and we'll see what happens from there. We'll see, we'll let this go from there. But that is my testing. I gotta read through the whole packet they gave me. I skimmed it, but I gotta read through the whole packet that they gave me again, and I gotta fill out all the information for a new patient because it's out of state for me. So, and my insurance needs all that new information, patient information for that. So I have a month to get that filled out and everything, and I gotta text all the dates and times to my dad, and then figure out if he's gonna be parking in the car or if he's gonna go and do stuff during my test, because it's gonna cost us to park the car there every day because the hospital charges you to park daily, or you can get like a week pass and stuff like that. But I don't know what he's gonna want to do, so I'm gonna have to talk to him about that as well. But so that's just the update for now. I just wanted to talk about the testing I was having done. If anybody has had any of these tests done and would like to give me their opinions on them and just ease my nerves a little bit, the only tests I have had done in the past is the upper endoscopy. I've had tons of those, so I'm not worried about that. And I've had the gastric emptying study. I've had one of those. Last one I had was in January. I haven't had any of the other ones. My one friend has had them all done. She's told me I'll be perfectly fine. There's nothing to worry about. But you still get a little nervous for tests and stuff like that. So, but anybody has had any of these tests done, please leave a comment below. Let me know how they are and what you think. And I will talk to you guys later.